Alright, ebusian for mamda mu na masi emfambre ye channel yiso. Medo bibiasi ediba ye channel yiso. Na masel say notification button ehun hia me ye pa obetene ne on. Say the updates bebia onso nsa be den e be ka no ahwe. Na bibia aye kama kama. Say the news e mu hwam na ye de bra mu. E brentima nyibre. Yenkotie ensem kakra ekoso.
Bonchen say na ye track concession ni bi say ye be ya ye de be boa party.
They are approved by the Ghana Water Company. More plants subsidy or they treat boreholes and everything. Just all the car free our concern saving. And I say just all borehole, which may not up to be the standard required by the Ghana Water Company.
Okay, so many was see a breben and solution says done into something else. And a sabreza yenia brea yepesia kutiano a yadia ecoswana.
Mine, both are problem no. Me think I say a result of just 1 month of a problem or 6 months or a year. It has been persistent, but the reality is that I am worse. And I'm beginning to say a company like Ghana Water, no, commit may use no more MT, use no more turbidity levels may determine the extent of the problem. But physically, no, the water is non-existent. Starting say, use Bonsa River, maybe I'm but for 27 years. I relied on the Bonsa water. Maybe I champion on the junction to Anglo Boat. We are just up the hill. We are very close to Bonsa. I mean, you're trying to say, you're military terms, security terms, like you're first respondent. Because pipe in Lam, you are open a force right to Asukoku. Will be before us, no. They don't have water because that is what it is. Then after us, no. In Kobe to say Chaleko, Banchin, Tamso, Market Circle, Sunlight, they all don't have water coming through from the Bonsa because the source of supply, is a problem. The only address is here.
So as we speak, again, authorities might draw more attention to the challenge, and already that one.
I'm sorry to cut you short, but the regional minister is aware, the municipal chief executive is aware, the member of parliament is aware. Anybody who is an authority in this area, is aware because they are visible, and the water and sewage for normal admittance the access to raw water on the treaty upon Piamayeno. It is what they don't have. It's in only borehole. Just also sorry. And it's not convenient. Apart from the expense, there is no guarantee. Also the queues and everything. There's so much dependency on it. And the other layer of the problem is boreholes are available now. If all of us switch onto the boreholes, how long will they also last? Because Takwa population has increased. Those days, district, and then you move it to municipal. So our population has grown, and I'm sure that the statistic is there for everybody to see.
Indicating that
we need to find solutions to our problems. You see, the reality is that the Bonsa River, it is virtually a mining pit. It is virtually a mining pit. There are gold reserves in the Bonsa River. Obieni. We have water on top of the gold reserves. So what do? Do we go for the gold or we go for our water? I think as a municipal, as a region, as a country, we need to start making decisions on these things because if you go for the gold, do you have an alternative for water? If you leave the gold, you have your economic challenges like the president himself said, 4 million people depend on gold and other things we all know. So it's a really dire situation. We need to find a solution to this because of mine. Virtually we are an honorary citizen of this town because we're only in Komobi, Ohio, go back home, you know how it is. You've been here for over a period. The water situation is bad. The municipal chief executive named Wajiatu. I think the solution is what we are all trying to look at.
Is it a helpless situation?
In my view, on paper, it can be resolved. But where do we have the will coming from? Because, like I told you, if we have to get the illegal miners off the river body, and we know what it takes to do that. But do we have the will to do that? Do we have the will and the consequences of the decision of taking them off the river? No? If you let them mine, you don't have water. If you throw them away, can also from Benso down to the Bonsa River, the water is gone. Between Takwa and Benso and the surrounding areas, there are problems. It's a decision that has to be made, and it is beyond we the citizens. That's why we have elected leaders. But the leaders have the will to take the necessary decision about solve a problem. And yeah, one day solution. It's a process, but is there the will to start the process and continue throughout the process? Because we think I say when the soldier could go so for 6 weeks, it's in better. And that's here being issue. Now we have to buy water, or you have to drill a borehole. What are we doing? Very pathetic.
Yeah, can say any part of AD is editing.
Imagine me say the Bonsa River is virtually a mining pit. When I'm crying, the water is gone. If you talk around there, you look right, you look left, the water is gone. If you talk around there, you look left, you look right, the water is gone. We are in the rainy season. But go and look at what the Bonsa is giving to us. I know. Because of technology, you can go and take pictures, you can take videos, put it on your socials, and everybody can have a view of it. It is that bad. Very unacceptable.
But what is the resolve of the opinion leaders? Because normally, when it goes beyond meno komodi, nipa na wo kuro no mankasa ehuru se baby akika kodri se yankasa amaye homre so a one way na enfufu no be koso adane ye kwan sao. So what is that position and nananom opinion leaders want to take you on? Government in Karachi, any regional minister onko boy treze, well, we have seen it, well, we are in the known, but the challenge is that well now can want them to do it. But crew manankasa say crew and mankasa say
oh my, but critical opinion leaders as much of there's nobody within this facility or within this environment so they deny the Bonsa River is virtually gone. It's virtually gone.
Agreed, but what are they doing about it? Agreed.
Well, so far I don't see what they are doing about it. Maybe those who are supposed to work on it can tell you what they are doing about it. Maybe all I know is that I don't have water. I need a borehole, or I need to go and draw water from my bosses. They are telling in charge. They should tell us the plan. What is the roadmap? How do we get our water flowing through our pipes? They are here, because me, I'm a champion. One market circle, one council. We are virtually gone. Nothing is going to happen to your pipes. If you know I been really borehole, are we able to buy water? Every 1,000 liters of water, it's costing you 100 cedis. Into a tank of 10,000 liters. We need 1,000 cedis to buy water. I buy my water bill. I've not paid more than 100 cedis a month for water before. So if I'm going to use 1,000 cedis, I'm a better 10,000. With a better 1,000 liters, I may have 1,000 cedis for 10,000 liters. Economically, me koya na sumaba. Because what is your bills now? And I'm the same here, and there are bills on the paper. We can go through itemized bills. Near consumption rates, near rates on the deba. They're actually cheap to depend on them. If we are not having access to them, are you going to have bulk money for a borehole, or you are going to have bulk money to be buying water? Okay.
So here at Tony Mamina say we'll have to follow up with this conversation, but thank you for the insight. So we are back. Abuna
me bonita out of 19 list of cabinet ministers Mampani de Betuja somewhere February a man and a woman minister for trade your mammy Elizabeth Foswejare and a minister for gender Agnes Namulati a man too Musa out of 19 cabinet ministers number 2 and a man.
Okay.
So what you say?
You're man common so baby almost would a lot of you. All parliament sabreno. Na and come differ than I'm saying what's about to say.
Alaji Yusuf Hussein Abreso no or a minister. Professor Mills Abreso Asemna making. No minister. Sabrina Sagalam saying Komuwi a chassis na yin kwanye befa so etuase.
I know she say.
Na chase satama ashimeri ahomu ne baby ani etese yakoshi amanfo ne mapa no eye Eastern region. Na wonim ne emman nei no me hu se yanhwe ya yin twin tuase ne se efi sabrino a betonne no yen still no yen timin ka say this is the way forward
efi sabrino
ebe
pima wie ka say
because sabrino na ye sha say with ye be hye amanfo ne ma no ye be hye excavators and ye see no ankosi aga ana ye wemu a chese ye ka say wo de ye nkonike onyema akoso wo sagalam say we oman ya hye excavators yenya operation Vanguard operation Galam Stop ye free one mo ya beti Professor Frimpong Boateng me committee ama sa committee no sa bre no mete sa mampani na na doka say DC NDC is no wo mensi no ye betu Galam say no no waduma kura abebo recommendations a free Professor Frimpong Boateng ye menum baye and some yes abenya adie nam so ikure friend say drones so dudu aye be kraba trackers aye de be bombo excavators no ho say excavator no yentumi nkasa ade na be na ya na ne kasa yentumi nkasa yentu because ye ka kwanya ye faso o mayi ye sika samba bi ejina eye den ya the legal mining no ye nyamfa so free mo if you legal one no kra na no mampani nkasa imo me eti ase say go board tobi
sana onti ase ko ye
na eti ase ko ye your mind sana na pese obone no
sana onti ase
wa bra santweni bibisa mampani say say go board sasimu sabi omutu no yetumi hu ye se wei ye namra kwanso ye tu ye ni bini anase ye namra kwanso a ye tu ye no o ti ansa mampani ka bibisa ye ntumi nka say yesimo nintu omanya akotu awie enti ye be ne den e wo se ye to ye oman ne dia
mampanye no yiro no
kwaku ye ya no voices se e be na obekoton ma hoho na hoho nyemu fa so de ye benefit ye nanti Ghana
meaning that ebeko good yen kokon still at the expense of mine
yes ma yenye aye enti ye yemfa ne saa wọ́n enti ọmọ odi me kaba o so say yaya the cooperative MPP abreso MPP for kora de chazania mo se bu eposo ne bro se wo hu sa bra no ye nya community mining yaya si o ye sheda ko training mabunu no a ebi wo galamse enu mo na o manya modern in India enti so mu tu a o mu nkotutu nsuom
o mu tu ne kwaso
o mu betu ne kwaso enti communities ahuru a yetu nsasimu sade wo ho no ye be hye twa portion bi ne de amayutu no e wo ho no no na o so hu say yeso ye chefa wom wengina no bisa hu say kosi sen ye be to aba 2024 abatu no no sabre nem chese utwe wani ba bi eno so no manfo gina ye omo ye demonstrations asofo e kasa bie ekuku de amadu o manu tu mu se da bi but ya ye konanye mampani di na memu ato so Nika kura ni keja baku se du baby ma ye bani ye say wo a wo ye illegal ni nyina mi entu e ma small scale miners yi complain ye and I'll share records and we want data or more names galamsey same we will tell you so mine sabre ka say ya ban ni mayentu no and ye tumi toye good we ye tumi toye and no na free hefa no manfo gusutu enti ne ya nyina ye nkro besie ye kwa ni abesi yachi ye kwa ni abesi yachi
since Professor knows inclusion now catch
inclusion ya kwa ni abesi hwɛ o man me say galamsey the fight against galamsey no won we no enye obi na di data beba say your research ayeye ni o the water bodies would expose you
any data no
we hear data foforo bia na se me river yesu esiopra de na papa ibodin se nsi atwa ye ho ahia nyina ho na what justification abeka say metimi fight galamsey na won yifa. And people are making comparison say no be antumi amfa 8 years anko o person obi di 8 months masa enhia ni tia se enhia ni betia wo winim enhia ho abakosem no se enhia ebe gine a enteki afile enhia agine o se u gensio boko say yeyi nipa no mo de champagne yeyi nipa no mo de champagne esi nsuo no so no yeyi o mafiri ho yemma ye ho bosome Omai yamma ya hobo sume se yonko winshi ya nyatia udi se yenyani to the original state krana some level ubehu na to the extent to say western central region kwa nyako die na enshia yesadi mweduane mayedie first no ni eka you might think say chiri baby oh ye no my think na die say ubanum kekland nsuo ubanum oshi ayi miankran fabritima and you sit in your house and think say oh media some nsuo ye abroche die ni na menom when you go and buy the food that you are eating koko na wo koko wura memet onko kekland nsuo mfanye even pure water ni rubber na etete kura no koko wura ntom fanye obeko akosa nsuo no awahono no enti si yesi ya num ye benya kidna I tell you benya bi yesi ya num ya di bi wo nsuo mu bia no wo de me setena nkran ha wo twam central region na di ubedidi eda ya ubedidi enti ade na akoye ye nyina ye kon enye ba akofo kon and then na no my really niam ni bi wo hono mo a minim because mampani can say nipa be 4 million and a depending on galamsey Ghana your population over 30 million so you to be many pa 4 million in the kunya ni ayaka you to be on my na no ni nsuo no me yam shimi o say wo de Bengazi wo was nsuo no
okay
kwanyakode no ayi nsuo etini ko nsuo akogu Ghana Water Company Limited for afidie mu a enu no mo so ne so amayanom na no regional minister central regional minister me ne ka say no can say oh say no rules a wo no ne na say wo mo rules na nso enti o my bra so say wo say ye dey ye nancy for me na mate say 9 months for do Ashanti region ye forest reserves na amanfo chimu no omo du ho no mo we should be arresting people